specific evaluation. So we do evaluations of each player, like general things, like it's not technique from 1 to 5, it's on each age group. We do like, okay, how does he receive the ball and goes to the goal? He does this too often with quality, never with no quality at all. So we do a scale from 1 to 4 in the first week, in the first period, then from 1 to 6. Why from 1 to 4? If it was from 1 to 5, it would be easier for my coaches to put 3 and they don't make a decision. So I want them to make a decision. 2, it's different than 3 with 4 numbers. Or with 6, 3 is different than 4. So, and sometimes if I put, this is something that, once again, it's something that you end up like, I never thought about this. And when somebody told me this, I was like, definitely I have a lot of 3s. So I cut it because of this. So understand how they are and what to improve. Second period, this is in December. March, evaluation with the coaches, and then, according to their evaluation, I will start to be involved. Players that I have big expectations and their evaluation is not that good, I watch the games and what's going on? But I'm not questioning the coaches. I will look more to those players. And then, in the next evaluation, then I will also put my opinion on it. So then, we start planning according to this evaluation in March. In December, we know where we are fragile. I send this report to the scouting, and the scouting will start search good players with those characteristics to see if they are better than the ones I have. Then, in March, we evaluate them. Ours and the other ones are invited to come here. And then, at the end of the season, if we have to send somebody home, we send. We try to do that as last as possible. But if we have a player better than ours, we keep him. But it has to be really better than ours. If it's the same level, we are not going to throw away our work. So the other one never comes in. Okay? We do a lot of shadow teams, which is like the best team that we have. Okay, I have my main squad would be this one. Outside in my region, what is the best goalkeeper? What is the second best goalkeeper? What is the best right back? What is the second best right back? So we do this, and also just some advertising. This will help you doing this thing, but I will give you this idea. And so on, especially the ones that are in our own residential academy. Medical and nutrition, we have a medical department that works also with the pros, so the medical department is connected. So they follow the nutrition, they follow the players and so on. The individual development, which is the specific training, and that's when you see, if you say, well, but you don't do isolated drills, I do, if you need. It's not for everybody. If you need to develop passing, I don't mind doing something isolated with no relation to the game because you need it. It's not everybody's problem. It's the same as the fitness. You do the yo-yo test in the beginning of the season. What are you going to do about that? Are you going to do specific training for each one of them in the next weeks? If you're not, so why the hell are you spending time doing the fitness? Oh, they are very fit. Yeah. And do you win games because of that? Are they working good? Is that so important? So, and then the housing and transportation. So we try to reorganize things around the player and not the other way around. Before it would be like, oh, I do it this way, the players have to adapt. No, no, no. The players are the reason we exist. So everything needs to adapt the players. Quite similar. Keeping the ball, patience, a lot of movement to the people that go for the ball. This is a seven-a-side game. A lot of movement, creating decoys, things like that. But the players do it because it's not because we tell them you have to pass the ball. They do it because they learn how to read the game. Nobody's in front of him, speed up. Nobody's in front of him, speed up. Easy. Obviously, I'm showing good plays. We also have crap plays. Okay. This is again in the 11-a-side under 13s. These kids. This is against the second place in our camp. Also a first league team in Portugal, Hugo Vicente. Same thing. The players keep the ball. The players have patience. The players understand the moment. Is it good to move forward? Is it not? Can I use can I get a shot? They decide. This is a perfect right back we have. Somebody's trying to steal it from us, but for example, big mistake. He was alone. He could attack right away, but he took a lot of time. The opponents were starting to become dead because of our ball possession. So, but everything is done because they understand the game. As you obviously know, we don't practice these plays. They understand the game, so the finishing is quite poor, so it could be better. This would be a good goal, but the finishing was quite poor. Now, why am I going through this? Because I want you now, what I'm going to do there is I'm going to do a practical session. You'll have this in the end. I'm not going to give you now, because if I give you now, you become lazy, and you will look at the sessions like, I know what this guy wants. Oh, I know. I want you to see it differently. So you won't have this. I will give it to you in the questions and answers.